Lyddon with your look at sports. The UTEP Miners wrapped up their conference road trip in San Antonio, and at the start of the day, it looked as if the Miners were going to get at least one win on the road. A promising sign as UTEP took on a poor 3-14 UTSA team. Oh, that's easy. No way they'll have a chance. But when you think like that, sometimes bad things happen. Floyd trying to snap the Miners' two-game losing streak. In the first half, it was looking very, very good because in the first, Morris nails the wide-open three-pointer for the lead. But UTSA responds with a three of their own. The big man Ling Holt from beyond the arc, and now it's tied up at 7. Early on, it was just threes left and right. Even Hooper Vint got in on the action. Yes, the center gets a 3 to go, and the Miners go into the half up 10. But here come the Roadrunners. Middle of the second half, Cockrell off the nice drop step and ties it up at 60. In the weak spot for UTEP, free throws. Irvin Morris at the line to take the lead. Doesn't get the first one to go, and he's not going to get the second one to go either. In the very next UTSA possession, they bounce back. Wilson driving, scooping off the glass for the lead. The Miners had an atrocious day at the line, going 10 for 19. They cannot bounce back, and they drop their third straight loss, 71-67. As for the Aggies, the team had nearly an identical situation. NMSU hosting 4-15 Chicago State, and yet again you think this is a guaranteed win. Would the Aggies succumb to their opponent's level or get to win number 11 on the season? Menzies telling Siakam to go out there and get another double-double, why not? And in the first half, he does just that. Baker's shot is going to be short from deep, but Siakam's there for the board. He's going to miss the putback, but he gets the board again, and he finally gets it to go, and you know he's just padding those stats. And later in the half, Siakam again this time finishes at the rim with a one-handed jam. And then take a look at this. Our very own general manager Kevin Lovell and photographer Tom Scott received the game ball during a timeout for their support of NMSU athletics. And then the second half, NMSU just kept rolling. Wilkins with the wide-open easy lay-in, and then this dunk right here by Taylor, the reverse jam. That is how it's done, and the Aggies cruise it home easily, 80-62.
Half against UMKC wasn't very good at all, but there was an opportunity to learn there, and that's what we did, and we carried it over to tonight. And so I'm excited about the growth, and now we just keep grinding this thing out.
So, I mean, I feel like we're coming together as a unit. We're kind of figuring out what we need to do in order to get wins on a night-to-night basis.
It took a few extra days, but hey, now it's official. The UTEP Miners football program announced it hired Tom Mason as their new defensive coordinator. Mason served as the defensive coordinator and inside linebackers coach for Hawaii during the 2015 season. And prior to Hawaii, Mason was the defensive coordinator at SMU for 7 years. And when you look at the bright side, Mason's defense aided SMU to 4 consecutive bowl seasons. Kugler and Mason will both be available to the media this upcoming Monday. And the Lady Aggies were also in action yesterday visiting Chicago State, and they came out with a W. The women won 70-60, and that W now makes them 15-3 on the year and undefeated in conference play. When it comes to the NFL, it is the best time of the year. The postseason heating up, and we go from the top 8 teams remaining to the Final 4. The Cardinals hosting the Green Bay Packers just 3 weeks after a beatdown in the desert. But a lot of things change in the playoffs, and today was a perfect example of that. Out to the toaster we go, the NFC divisional round, and this play right here is a beauty. Palmer throws it up to Michael Floyd. He gets his feet down for the touchdown, and that right there is precision. Cards go up 7-zip. And as the saying goes, luck is where opportunity meets preparation. Late fourth, Palmer looking for Fitz, but instead the ball is tipped right to Floyd in the back of the end zone for 6. But we weren't done. After another Cards field goal and a Packers conversion on 4th and 20, one more shot for Rodgers. You'd think everyone learned from the Lions' Hail Mary finish, but no, they didn't. Rodgers with the heave. And oh my goodness, what just happened? Hail Mary, round 2, Jarvis with the catch, and that sends it to OT. And in overtime, though, Rodgers didn't even get a chance because Palmer flips it to Fitz. He gets into the end zone for the win, 26-20. Your final score, absolutely incredible game and a more incredible finish than I think any of us expected. Moving over now to the AFC, my Kansas City Chiefs visited the New England Patriots in the divisional round. Nearly everyone said the Chiefs shouldn't be here. They can't beat the Patriots. Their season's over. I see their point, but with a defense as stout as Kansas City, they could stop Brady, right? I don't think anyone really can, but they did try. And it's humanly impossible to stop this man. Brady to Gronk, the first drive of the game. They take the early 7-0 lead. Then we jump ahead to the second quarter after a Chiefs field goal. More Patriots. Brady on the quarterback sneak. That would make it 14-3. But in the fourth, the Chiefs, they at least make it close. Smith on the read option is going to toss it to West. He gets into the end zone. That would cut the gap 27-20. And so a minute left. The Chiefs have a chance to make a stop and get the ball back. On second down, Brady looking for Gronk, but it deflects off Tamba Hali, then back off Gronk, and then falls right into the arms of Edelman for the first down, and that would seal the game. I hate to say it, but the Patriots were all around the better team as they beat the Chiefs 27-20. And on out of some college basketball, Kentucky looking to continue their dominant winning streak against Auburn, but not today, because Tyler Harris pulls up and knocks down the long jumper for the late three-point lead. Final chance for the Wildcats. Ulis, his shot's not going to go. Auburn gets the defensive board, and they upset Kentucky 75-70. And on now to the 22nd ranked Baylor taking on Texas Tech, and this one went down to the final wire. Just less than 30 seconds left. Smith is going to drill the jumper in the corner to tie it at 60. But on the ensuing Baylor possession, they didn't want to go to overtime because Lester Medford said, let me do it on my own. Hits the game-winning three-point shot with no time left on the clock, and that is how the game ends. Baylor wins in dramatic fashion, 63-60. And on to 10th ranked West Virginia facing 2nd ranked Oklahoma, and Oklahoma making an early run in the beginning. Buddy Hield is going to make a three-pointer, but West Virginia would respond with a 7-0 run of their own. Elijah McCaughan gets the dunk here, and that would help add to the run. But in the end, Oklahoma retakes the lead, and they never look back as Buddy Hield again with the corner three, and Oklahoma goes on to win a close one, 70-68. And finally, the Duke Blue Devils taking on Notre Dame, but it was the other team that came to play. Late second half, Duke down 4. Grayson Allen would hit the three that would cut it to 1. But as I said, the other team came to play. It was the luck of the Irish last night as Demetrius Jackson gets the friendly roll. Irish go up 1, and Notre Dame upsets Duke 95-91, your final score. And that is a look at sports. We'll be right back after this break. Stay with us.